Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Denver Broncos and the San Francisco 49ers.
Set to kick off.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're off from Levi's Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Nick's off the play action. Traveling with the grab. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Gain 15 there. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers. Know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Nick's with it on 1st. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Nick's from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. He rolls to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Nix to throw again. This is Ingram working the left side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Nix now on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Offense in the hurry-up here. On 1st down, it's Nix. He completes it in traffic. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Offense in the hurry-up here. Throwing again. Here's Nix. Looking to his running back. Incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
3rd down run by Dobbins. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal. Nix looking to throw. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run, largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it, too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
Makes the catch. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 3rd and goal. Here's Nix. Bails out of the pocket quick. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the 49ers have an early opportunity. That's the interception on the game's first series.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Begin the drive and McCaffrey. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
I'm a gentleman, he gangsta.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And he gets this across the 10 before stepping out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts are so imperative, and the best of them make them look oh so easy.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. Disappointing way to begin this one as he is stopped for no gain, and 3 plays in wrong. They're already facing 4th down. So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Purdy now on 4th down. He'll mix the catch. And he's brought down. They spot this one right at the 20. That big 4th down call is how we close out our first quarter. A couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Levi Stadium right after this.
Shot your mates and now they hiding up. Your man's down and now you mad as fuck. I fucked your bitch and then I'm blasting her. What the fuck is you telling me? I got the pedigree in the hood, I'm fighting felony. It's a whole bunch of jealousy in the air. What the fuck a nigga telling me? Shoot a nigga, go to jail for it. Cause I know I got the bail for it. For my gun, I'll die for it. Get on the stand and lie for it. Drug dealer, got a bird up on my wrist. Both them a clearing to the hood. Niggas can't get into this. Late nights in Puerto Rico, breaking down a half a kilo. Eating chicharron with the people. Having an orgy with 3 hoes. When you come to the floor, see, better have your gun. What's the key to the block? Better have your gun. Disrespect the game. Better have your gun. Or you dropping the wood. Better have your gun. Talk down on my name. Better have your gun. Or you reach for the chain. Better have your gun. If you step on my DOs, better have your gun. Or you laugh at my pain. Better have your gun. Look, niggas talking about a run. I'm talking about guns and crime. I'm fucking with you and yours. If you think that you fucking with mine, I'm a diamond in the rough. All I wanna do is shine. Late nights up in the 9. Just know I keep an eye. I ain't with the bitch and the snitching. I ain't with the politicking. Rather sit up in the jail. Swim with the fishes. You ain't gon' never catch me slipping. Off the throne, I be sipping. Stove hot, I be whipping. Lot of heat up in the kitchen. In the hills of Cali.
We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at 1st down here. Can't get the playoff in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that 1st down clap.
Better have your gun. Disrespect the game. Better have your gun.
The play fake, Purdy.
Better have your gun.
He throws a bullet to the center field.
Better have your gun.
That is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they face 2nd and long.
Better have your gun. 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 Better have your gun.
Play action now. Purdy. All around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. The
lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
To the air again, Purdy. Throwing the out route complete. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being pushed down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Activate bullets, no tearing up. My body different, hop in the phone. Give him more hell like he Christian. Pull up, we stacks in your babas. Big on not to those, my guys. Pull up and change the scenario. Activate bullets, no tearing up.
Trying on fourth down.
My body different, hop in the phone.
Again, it's Kittle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on fourth down, Brock. They're moving the chains. Pretty throw here on first. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearson. He's going to bring this down to their 35. Gain of 26 yards there. Maybe gives the 49ers the first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Our first and 10 is McCaffrey. He'll scurry forward for a pick up of 3. Still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. Second down now, 7 to go.
Back him up, groceries. Ain't no exposure, ain't no control of me, no, we don't fuck with them people. If I want you dead, then you dead. Know I got guns in the bag. Know I got one in the head.
They stick with McCaffrey.
We got like 4
That's good for a gain of 5. Wiley Moss with that tackle.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel. It's just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
But I bet they want to be pop smoke. Give him hot sauce like a taco.
Purdy looking to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
Big on my kids, my guys. Change the scenario. Activate bullets, no tearing up. My body different. Hop in the corner, drifting. Take the trip, lift it up. Give him more hell like he drifted.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. They go in there. 1 yard. That finish left away. Bring it down.
I get it on 1st and goal. A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 down.
The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today, boy, what a matchup. 2 NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the New York Giants. Here's the former Florida Gator, Eddie Pinheiro, to get us started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First pass is incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test now. This one falls incomplete.
Here's Dart. He's going to air one out. And he bats it away. It falls down incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That's the first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go. Here's Dart. This in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They'll throw again. Dart. That is incomplete.
That's a good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Dart. Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take. With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47 -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Jackson, first play, going to throw. It's complete to Hopkins. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. From the 46, here's second down and 7. Jackson from the shotgun. This will go to Henry out wide. One-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. Now at 3rd and 6. Jackson going to keep it running right. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners 38. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. In motion left, Flowers. Jackson. They're looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Diamago in the middle. And it will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the 2nd half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Here's Purdy. A quick throw.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Play action, now Purdy. Now a run here off the RPO, he'll keep it. And the Niners are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. McCaffrey is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Only a yard on the pickup there, 2nd and goal. We're scoreless after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey. But he will go backwards as he's stopped for a loss. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle from 6 yards away. And the 49ers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
That's my DJ. Step up to the mic, dude. Ladies and gentlemen,
Purdy will throw for it. It's caught. And it's 8-0. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're playing football.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch. Over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you first drive into two?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here's Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. Down the left sideline. Inside the 20. And all the way in for Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, 64 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. But he's used to running at that distance. Here again to catch it, too, before making
what game since we played on?
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
I'm on PS5 in.
Surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point
I'm playing you on my Xbox. Yeah, but I got to play this
now
5.
After the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
All right.
And they're going to start this
I like playing both.
I
like playing on both.
Get it up past the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time now looking to repeat that Chargers defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They go play action here. Purdy. The ball comes out. They hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop it behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Back to throw, Purdy. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46.
Such a tough position to defend near the line. Even when you add a second defender, the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Dividing up 15 yards here on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive. So they convert on 4th and just outside the 30. Here's 1st and 10 to about the 26 here.
That's strong pickup right there. First down. As this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd and 5. Again, they run against McCaffrey. It'll be a pickup of a couple and losing with the 3rd and 3. Now a timeout signal for them. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Throwing here, Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that was realized there. You got to find your tight end in that situation.
Final play of the half, Purdy. Looking for the outlet, he's got it, complete to Kittle. So we hit intermission, it's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the 2nd half. Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they start defensively at the 40-yard line. That would be a great side McCaffrey. And it's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive. It's a quick 1st down. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the 1st half, but a good start to the 3rd quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
Shit.
And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. That is a tough way to start the 3rd quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they set in their mind. There's a long way to go in this game. Yeah, they just got to find a way to come back down, play the time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Off the option, here's Henry. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Now it's Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of 1st. The decision to take and run gets him free, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least. If they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
4th down, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down.
Bullshit.
So pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
I'm on the haters, man.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it is what did earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for 1st down instead of airing it out.
They try to run for it with Henry. And he is into the end zone for Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9 yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Stacking the dress of the cityscape, trying to hustle up a real Chevrolet, stacking much as I can in the day when keep mind off a nigga dinner plate. I'm outraged if I spot blazer, hate fuck nigga, they contagious. I walked in with my gun blazing, back out to my whole sunbathe. Bitch, I'm already
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. They're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
That's big facts, nigga, no fable. Still mentally unstable, tipping like
Couldn't
this.
ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, first and 10 here.
Outside, these nigga lame and got no play. Either niggas bragging, got no paper, or
Handoff, McCaffrey running right. Will be taken down just shy of midfield. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
They've had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might get a version of the vicariously. The story goes, could be any day, that's why I'm paranoid, need therapy. But I'm here for something. God told me I'ma live long enough to take care of it. And I'm not no trouble.
From just shy of midfield, here's second and a couple.
Take it high, come. Don't kill him, not no trouble, no.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gets him a first down.
That's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick him in the gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence. The big plays are out there.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
A gift
running left to McCaffrey. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. We've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Purdy off the play fake. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in there to drop it.
Nigga, do your worst, partner. You doing your doing, nigga, in my turn. You dig what I'm saying? Ain't no fun when the rapper got the gun, is it? What is you saying?
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
Shit, nigga, I been through the words. Nigga, I bust through the bottle, nigga, came back, nigga. What is you saying?
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens will take over possession here up at the 44. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
We're looking deep here for Flowers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Mr. Him is here. Mr. Him. Combo short like Martin. Came from the dirt through garden. Need a yacht for the wave. I'm starting and the shit don't stop. Short a big no part. My partner named Cap got busy, got caught with the prison. Got life, didn't beg for a part. God bless him when it come to Atlanta. It don't get no better. Looking for the king. Looking no fucking motherfucker. I'm him. Never chase breed, chase the vision. Make you word when you see it.
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014. As you get a look at Levi Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it will be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the San Francisco 49ers. They were Super Bowl opponents twice in the 80s, and they're back at it here. The Bengals and Niners are underway. A nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30. And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. From the 33, here's second and 6. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. He'll look underneath and finds Brown. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll leave him with a third and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Burrow will throw. And he's going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Play action. It's Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. That's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Niners are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, first and 10 at their own 28-yard line. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Looking for a comeback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start, here's second and 11. Purdy looking to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll make it third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Third down, here's McCaffrey. It's not going to be enough here. Again, it's about 2 feet short of the marker. 4 down.
We might start getting some problems here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. On 4th down, here's Purdy. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now Purdy. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 25-yard line. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And when you get good yards like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Complete gets it to the tight end, Kittle. George Kittle, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Niners post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Hurting in the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for two here. They'll look to throw. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target that's tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive, they get a touch.
Perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Second down, looking for options. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase of the defender. He was all over him with coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
She got the toe pretty white, Louis sandal. She said she with it, I said give me an example. Said she already had plans she could kill us.
McCaffrey. They're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. They got to jump up front as long as none of their guys went early, and this is going to give them the first down. Well, whether they intended to run the play or not, it doesn't matter. They drew the flag, and they've got themselves a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, so many times you get to these fourth and shorts, and you know that defense is antsy. You're reminding yourself as a quarterback in that moment, hold your water, guys. Hold your water, because this defense could get jumping, but they just did.
Nice, 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it'll really break the backs of the defense.
Now Purdy. The defense making a play on this opening series. That one is knocked away, and that brings up 3rd down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. The coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is to win it.
Very short. Here's Purdy. Gonna mix the kick. Here's it down to the 34. 22 out of that play. And it'll be first down, San Francisco. Again, left side to McCaffrey. This vision to see some real much middle.
I think we've all become very accustomed nowadays, my man, and saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there. And they can be powerful blockers. They can make a huge difference in the run game.
Purdy setting up that play action. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on win that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
Really a dream start at home for this team. They add on the 2-point try, and they are quickly up 8-0.
So much game left, but they trusted that even if the conversion failed, they can make up those points over the course of the game, but even more than that, Kate, what they've done now to this home crowd, to get them off their seats, I can't wait to hear the volume when the defense hits the field.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
They so sweet when I'm 1 deep. Wanna find out what come trying. Like Trump.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. He's about 4 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Got a drum on it, that's a round case, and it's dumb loud. Shit sound fake. I'm a walk down, nigga. I don't race, got a pure shape with a round face. Just class, ain't no one feeling near my way. Got a hot rod on the highway. I'm going
And he's in. Oh, the double pass. Stuns him. Ends with a touchdown.
I'm in love with it, they judging it. I shit blood in the street for it. Back when I was wearing tree torn, learn don't stop, nigga, keep going. South spilling game,
And Johnson dialing it up. They're going to try for the 2-point conversion.
No more pain, I don't hurt, no more stop, feeling happy in the fur.
This is caught. He's almost there, but no, they stopped him at the last moment. Just inches shy of the 2-point conversion.
Like my birthday.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away.
Cash in my worst say. Like what you thought finna happen.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
I'm an alligator, you a pelican. This spank for all that meddling. By the one you thought that you were better than.
49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up.
On Kevlar. They say he ain't have to take it that far. Like NASCAR, get spent round.
On the ground, begin to drive to the first down, he's set. No gain on that first down run.
Nigga, that's odds hurt. Internet beat. That's hard work for a spare nigga, cause it hard hurt. I go to guard. I gotta feel no more pain.
They won't snap any time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. We've got the 49ers in front. Back to Levi Stadium right after this.
Happened in the third play. Okay, I do it big like my birthday. Well, what you thought was finna happen?
We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They still have 10 to go here in second down. Purdy looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got room to roll. On the right sideline, there's space. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers push this to an 8-point game. George Kittle, the touchdown. No, he loves to do this. Kyle Shanahan telling his offense to stay out there, tack on 2 more. Here's Purdy to throw for it. Escapes the pocket, and he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't launch it in the whole way. It leaves 2 points on the table.
Exponentially better than you. You can tell it, can't you, boy?
Here's Duvernay on the return.
You want funeral, they better play you, boy. You getting served.
He's brought down just inside the 25.
Said I'm headed for greatness. They said wait. Told him wait with the wagon partner. While you laughing, I'ma get the shit we blowing to the Carolina.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
Load it down, trying to dodge traffic, trapping being broken, ain't going back again.
Motion's right.
Niggas to Atlanta, poor fellas.
Here to the motion man.
Down on him.
He's ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
Down with a out of town nigga with a big mouth. Round niggas here, round nigga, you a clown with a
One picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4. At the gun, here's Williams. And the 49ers get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. 49ers to the line. First and 10.
The Niners take over first and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Now a give. It's McCaffrey headed right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Brings it in. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket, and when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
McCaffrey on third down. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Kyle Shanahan with just the right call in mind. He's going for this on 4th down. He's going to try and throw for it. He finds him beyond the marker. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow their lead just before halftime. George Kittle, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. No, he loves to do this. Kyle Shanahan telling his offense to stay out there, tack on 2 more.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Going for it yet again. And once again, they don't have the right call to make it in for 2, so their struggles continue.
Yeah, they kept them on the field without hesitation all game long. This offense knows what they're doing. The problem is the defense knows even more.
Okay, well, that one's over to 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. Plays a design run. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
4 yards on the pickup. Second down.
Williams from the gun. Connects on the crosser. He's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And it'll be first down Bears.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
It must be on the line, a yard at most. Bernardo Green with that tackle. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Looking from the gun, Williams. On the move, hit it right. Defender arrives as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Williams with a quick pass out wide. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch it behind the line. This goes for a loss. 4th down, Williams. He connects downfield on target to Burton. And they're going to get just inside that red zone. A big play down to the 19. Williams on 1st down. That's more on the quick stand. And he's going to be taken down at the 8-yard line. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. They're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Williams has his guys set with an attack on to that touchdown. Here's the design run. And he reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6. 2 touchdowns, gone for 2 both times now. Seems like they're content just kind of leaving the kicker on the sideline and staying aggressive after each touchdown.
You know what it reminds me of, Kate? And you call a lot of basketball as well. The college basketball game, it's all analytics. It's all threes or dunks, right? The 2-point jump shot, it is gone. And this team right now is just going for the jugular. Saying, I don't need to kick a 1-pointer. Let me just try that thing for touch to beat the 3-point land. And 50%, well, that's just as good as 2 for 2 with the kicker.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Stop this one on the ground on the carry. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
30 million in the cook. 45 by my good. Young nigga in the cook. Take you out for some joints. Count this money, no rush.
Off the play fake, Purdy. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
I try to fall like it was a shit. Try to fall like it was a shit. Fuck a creeper like she had a dip. Picture here just dirty spraying legendary. Dirty soda in the styrofoam. Spill a day to get my mind blown.
Purdy throwing here. And that's incomplete. And it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
3rd down, Purdy. He goes down, the Bears got him. Just before halftime, we get timeout taken first half.
Make it say huh like a nigga with jewelry. Soon as that work hit the city, we move. Post up and honest and shoot us a movie. Post up and honest.
Rolling here just before halftime.
Take it to the side, cover, just press it.
This one's out for Pearso on the left side. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. And bringing tight end in motion right. First down, Williams to throw. He puts a juice on a deep throw down the middle. He had a throw, but a complete defensive play. Jump loose, incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. He's loaded. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you've got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Here's Purdy. One pass brought in. And a nice game here, but it's stopped for the first.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. There's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers push their lead further to start the half. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
Hey, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
And the call to go for it not awarded as the pass falls incomplete. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. Flush down in the pocket. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. He came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. Running with Swift out of the gun. That 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. Drive entire straights. It's 3rd and 9. Going on again with Swift. Once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offensive line fast. Williams throwing on 4th. He's got it to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chain. Working quickly here. First down throw by Williams. Isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. And a big play play, drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Here's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Kate, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. And nearly intercepted as that trick play almost ended in disaster. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the give, it's McCaffrey. They blow up the opening play of this drive. The aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock it behind the sticks. Drop those in there.
George Kittle, the intended receiver. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, having taken him off the board completely, he's still beating them for some catches. Heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
3rd and long for him here. Maybe 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And Jumbo set on this 1st and goal. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. 2nd and goal coming up.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, it's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Purdy looking to throw. 4th down to his right. Almost had 6, but can't get in the end zone. Incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterback. Doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. There was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
3rd and goal, Purdy. He brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers making a 3-score game in the 4th. Kittle, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Now Purdy leading the offense up to go for 2. They'll work against the blitz. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, it's got to defend against the run on this short of the field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, well, that is a huge win for the defense.
You should be ashamed, baby.
He stopped on the run back to the 27.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. The tight end going in motion right. On play action, here's Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. He'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Williams will look to throw. He'll set up the screen. Here's a Dunte. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Third down, here's Williams. He's on the quick hitter. And he's done a decent gain before being brought down. Looking quickly here. Trying to get it on the keeper. Williams hit, that ball's out. And the fumble recovery is made. Offense up to the line fast. Williams to throw on first. Buying some time right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Williams from the gun. Headed out right. Finds the in route complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Goes to the hurry up here. First down, Williams. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Goes to the hurry up offense here. Swift on 2nd down. He'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle. He breaks the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Bears hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Defense looking to deter the marker on 3rd down.
What am I doing?
Now here's Williams. Chased out to his right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's the Illinois.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did for 3 quarters. And this defense is cutting it loose.
Stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
My spot.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Gets him on the out route. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot down the field.
He's gonna pass it here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best trait, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Looking to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Going with McCaffrey on the ground. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 18-yard line.
Now it's Purdy. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers put up even more points in a win. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
All right, Brock, your time with Seattle and especially Indy, you're on the winning end of some blowouts. Is there any reason you'd have ever gone for 2 up this big?
Now, let's see. Mike Holmgren and Tony Dungy, my father. No, okay, you would not ever do this because football's got a funny way of coming back and humbling you. Maybe not in this game, but down the road, and I just don't like any part of this decision-making.
At their own 35-yard line.
Tomorrow, it's more than late. Look, I took it and then I bought the plate. I'm just trying to avoid the fakes. Bullets is hitting up all the place. He hold it down if he bought the piece. Shiesty. All of my niggas are shiesty.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10.
Swinging. Both is ranking. 30s get to singing.
Deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. Going left side, finds 30. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The 49ers take the win here from the faithful in Santa Clara. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half.
10 toes. All of my niggas be 10 toes. I'm in this bitch like Josie. Shirtless. No flaws, a bitch, I'm perfect. I ain't fucking that bitch, she ain't worth it. I'm capping this lane. I ever wanted was a black grand national. Being rational, give them what they asked for. I don't say nothing, just hand him the nine. Look, he go to work. Look, she only stop me when she wanna squirt. Yeah, I only like when she wears skirt. When this bitch is a perk. My bro wanna tweak, my bitch wanna twerk. Shoot from the 3, I'm in downs like dirt. That little bitch is a flirt. Dans le laboratoire, on fait pas de faute éliminatoire. I'm like, he gotta go. He dead now, nigga, how you know? Slimed him, got a snotty nose. He lost his life for beaucoup de papier, pas de langue de bois. Le basket, ça coûte une jambe, et le prix du monde peut coûter 10 toes. All of my niggas be 10 toes. I'm in this bitch like Josie. Je peux en faire comme Terminator. Je les vois de loin comme les miracles. Beaucoup de papier, pas de langue de bois. Le basket ça coûte une jambe et le prix du monde peut coûter un bras. J'suis solide, si tu m'aimes, aime-moi fort. Tu veux le feed, j'suis dans le club, tu parles trop fort. 1 million, 2 millions, je 800 d'or. J'connais le avant les fiscs et tous les accords. Je les vois tourner tous autour de ma tête. Comme à la chaise musicale, comme si je fais 200 000 en vente digitale. Mon gros même ta meuf fait toute la ligue. T'as pas de la tête quand tu la fais. C'est pas qui pense c'est moi qui parce que c'est l'entourage, mais c'est moi qui nique. Je suis solide, si tu m'aimes,
Welcome to 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sideline. So the Timberwolves will get the first possession. Outside Edwards. Into the lane. Oh, misses the dunk.
Oh, boy, he attacks, but how about that rim protection? That is so good.
And that was good. James.
That's about power, that's about control, and that's about LeBron James and the ability to have touch inside.
And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, you see a little sauce. Anthony Edwards drive high and finish over the defender.
And stolen by Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Breeze with some nice D. And Doncic, here we go. And Doncic hammers it home.
Well, Luka can get himself
into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Edwards, no good. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. And the layup is good off the glass.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early is already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Back to James. Takes one from 10 feet. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Now the Timberwolves with it. Trailing by 2. Over to the wing. Outside Edwards. Oh, and it's a big-time dunk as he slams it right over Doncic.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Outside Reeves. Back to Doncic. Pass to Smart. From the arc. No good there. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And they double up Edwards. Randall outside. Edwards looking for an opening. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Pass to Smart. Here's Reeves. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. And Minnesota has possession. Outside, DiVincenzo. Left side, Edwards. So they take the lead. Edwards has got 6 points.
Well, if you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
Shot is good by Reeves.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Conley. 1:03 left to play in the first quarter. The Lakers with a rebound.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
I think we have to check his sanity because there's a number of better options on the floor.
And so it's Reed with it. He brings it up to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Shannon. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the strike.
Couldn't put them in the lead, but at least does enough to tie it up.
Oh, he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Back to Conley. Pass to Shannon. Launches a 3. And Aiden pulls it down. And here's Reeves outside. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Lakers on top, leading by just 2.
The Timberwolves. 9.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Doncic, no good. The drive by Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
We know that Julius Randle loves to put it on the deck. Off the dribble drive, boy, he can be tough to deal with.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Let's go with a 3. Rebound Minnesota. Here's Randall. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Doncic.
Well, with his strength, Julius Randle can absorb contact easier than a lot of players. This guy is not going to be intimidated.
He's off on the second.
It seems to me Julius Randle improves every season, and the more responsibility he's given, it seems the better he performs.
Now Doncic. Shot clock at 6. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. The shot by James, no good. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, if you're Julius Randle, sprint the floor and get an easy one.
Doncic outside. On the wing, Reeves. He's got 5. Back to Smart. Doncic on the wing. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Outside Edwards. Reeves with some nice D. James left side. Pass to Aiden. No good with a layup. And here's Minnesota now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And the basket by Edwards.
Combination of size and athleticism makes Anthony Edwards so tough to check on the drive. Good luck and good night.
Outside Reeves. Pass to Aiden. Smart outside to stop the run. And Gobert with a block.
Almost inescapable, that 7'9" wingspan. Send it back, big Rudy Gobert.
Minnesota leading by 5. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. The 3. And Aiden pulls it down. On the wing, Reeves. He's got 5. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Edwards. Reeves with some nice D. Lakers trail by 3. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
The open shot by James. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. 1:25 left in the first half. Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. Inside, Gobert puts it in.
We always know this has been the strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
James with the ball. Randall's in his pocket. James outside. Pass to Reeves. Down low. James, a freight train coming.
Excellent awareness from DeAndre Ayton. I love him setting up his teammates.
Randall outside. Back to Edwards. Looking to get back on track. Reeves with some nice D.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And here's Doncic outside. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Here's Randall. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. That's 7 points for Julius Randle.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randall assertive and able to find the finish.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Minnesota leading by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Doncic outside. Oh, Doncic hammers one home.
How about the finish from Luka Doncic? My goodness, go ahead with the hammer.
Here's Edwards. Oh, rejected by Ayton. On the wing, Reeves for the tie. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Left side, Edwards. Right side, McDaniels. Fires from deep. And Ayton pulls it down. Lakers trail by 3. Pass to Smart. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
He just missed it.
Here's James. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Always willing to embrace contact. LeBron James has the kind of frame that can absorb it any time.
Both free throws good from James. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Edwards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Well, Anthony Edwards has got a well-rounded offensive game. He can put it on the deck and draw contact. Shows you right there.
At the line for 2.
Good on the second one. A minute 15 left to play in the third. James deciding where to go with it. Oh, and Reed with a block.
Boy, give Naz Reid credit. He perfectly timed that block. Wow.
Edwards, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Pass to DeSumo. Back to Conley. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Outside Edwards. Tries to break his ice. Rebound by the Lakers. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 12-3 run. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Good D! Better O from LeBron.
You call this a groove, folks. Offensively, when shots are falling, you're getting to your spots. LeBron James right now on his personal playground.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Whoa, slamming it home on the taller defender. What swag.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. 8 points.
29. The Timberwolves. 25.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
And Minnesota making a change here. Here's Randall. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. And that's now 9 points for Julius Randle.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. With the drive, the shot that time not on target. Timberwolves trail by 4. Left side Conley. 3-pointer. And Ayton pulls it down. Smart outside. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Doncic outside. 6 to shoot. Reed with the rebound. And here's DeSumo. Here's Randall. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Well, this is where the tremendous motor that Randall plays with helps him get rebounds.
Here's Smart. Pass to Ayton. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. And the Lakers lead by 4. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, you're just chucking up the first 3 you see out there. Be more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work. Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there.
Thank you for that, Allie.
This guy has got a dominant physical frame, incredible athleticism. Nice job by DeAndre.
Oh, Edwards with style and authority.
Oh, no. What a sick crossover right there.
Here's Doncic. Now Reeves. And stolen by Edwards. It's a one-on-one situation. Both hands there for a little extra.
And when they need it most, they show us some clutch play on both ends of the floor.
Now Doncic. Oh, no good on the layup. Randall with it. Guarded now by Smart. Outside DiVincenzo. McDaniels outside. To tie it up. Outside DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Randall fires. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Oh, no good on the layup. The Timberwolves trail. Minute 32 left for the fourth. Now Edwards. James with the block.
He could not get that one over LeBron James. Just perfect position, great strength, and send it back, Mr. James.
So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points.
Oh, in a close game like this, that is the kind of mental lapse you have to avoid.
Doncic outside. Here's Ayton. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Doncic right side. Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He can really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all 3 levels. So dangerous.
Left side, Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, Smart with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Minnesota with the ball.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Not easy to keep your focus when there's so much riding on those free throws, but that was excellent work in the clutch.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside, Edwards. Yes, sir!
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Ayton jams it home.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Here's DiVincenzo. Count it.
And this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Ayton. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll return shortly. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here we go. It's Edwards on the wing. And stolen by Reeves. Here's James. LeBron James with the flush.
Oh, stop it. That was just too easy for LeBron James. So high above the rim.
Outside Edwards. James rips down the board. And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. The lead is 2. Doncic outside. from deep. Oh, Doncic! What do you expect?
We know this is one aspect that Luka consistently goes to. It's either in the paint or from deep. You've got to guard the long ball.
Edwards! The triple drops.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
In the corner, Smart. Austin Reeves. And yes, sir! Matching three-pointers. Wow!
That three-pointer is big. Cancels out the triple at the other end and helps stretch out their lead.
Edwards fires! Gobert. What hustle on the glass by Gobert.
Well, this is exactly where Rudy Gobert looks to score. The more dangerous he becomes, the closer he gets to the basket.
And he racks up two.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
That free throw, good from James.
And there's the cherry on top. Excellent trip up the floor to build out this lead.
Here's DiVincenzo. Outside Gobert. Outside DiVincenzo. Gobert. Just in time with the putback.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Washington. Fires in the triple.
A volume shooter. Young takes and makes loads of threes.
Here's Levine. Banked it in off the glass.
and setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Young. Shot's good by Sarr.
Well, you have to track Sarr in that action. He's so fluid for his size and does a great job coming off the pick.
On the wing, Murray. Here's Westbrook. Deflected. Pass to Koulibaly. Young from long range. It's rebounded by Sabonis. DeRozan looks it over. Now Murray. Sacramento passing it around. Here's Westbrook. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
In the paint, Westbrook's agility makes him a tough cover. He just slips past the D and gets his shot.
And down it goes. 2 points. Young's got 5 now.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Pass to Sarr. Now here's Koulibaly. He's covered by Levine. Back to Sarr. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, in the lane there. I mean, that's easy money for Sarr.
And it's the Kings ball. They trail by 3. Here's Westbrook. The shot misses. Inside. Kicks it to George. Outside Davis. Pass to Koulibaly. Shot clock at 6. And Young gets it to go.
Yeah, you love to see that. Really solid stuff from Young in close.
Count the basket.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you gotta love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
1:49 left to play in the first. DeRozan outside. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Young inside. To the middle. Here's Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
The Frenchman, s'il vous plaît. Taking flight. You gotta like Sarr.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
That lack of defensive intensity is not gonna stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
3-pointer. Shot's good by Carrington.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
DeRozan down low. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. The kick out to Johnson. And the Wizards with another 3.
Yeah, this is a primary weapon for Johnson. He's looking for these long-range angles at all times.
DeRozan for 3. DeRozan can't get that one to fall. Pass to Carrington. Lets the 3 fly. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Kings trail by 11. Here's Hunter. Driving in. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis.
An impressive passer for a big man. Sabonis is all about trying to help the team win.
Now here's Johnson. Knocks down the long J. Johnson's got 6.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Washington.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Here's Levine. Not going to go that time. Washington leading by 12. Johnson with it, and it's Hunter picking him up.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Here's Davis. Ooh, Davis with the athleticism.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
At almost 7 feet tall, you gotta push Sabonis farther away. When you don't, he just dunks it with ease.
Westbrook with the miss.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Well, one thing with Levine, you love the way he can attack at all 3 levels on the floor.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
Well, look, plays like that are exactly why they find themselves in such a deep hole.
Washington leading by 12. Young looking over the floor. Down low. Davis. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's on Keegan Murray. Davis, no good on that free throw. Here's Levine. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Well, Zach LaVine, so crafty at getting himself to the line.
Zach LaVine taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Levine.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Outside Johnson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Johnson's got 9 points.
And you gotta love how decisive this rookie Johnson is. He's ready to shoot as soon as he touches the ball.
That one goes in.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside Johnson. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
And it's been the Trey Johnson show all game long, scoring a bunch of buckets.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's rebounded by George. Washington leading by 16.
Get there, get there.
Pass to Davis.
And that's unbelievable. Davis sky high doing his thing.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Westbrook. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. That one misses for Westbrook. Young with it. Now guarded by Monk. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Oh, got a piece of it. And a fast break now for the Wizards.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up. I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Substitution for your team.
55 seconds left in the second period. Outside Young. To the paint. The layup misses. Kings trail by 16. On the wing, Levine. Yes! Levine inside!
High percentage territory for Levine.
Koulibaly on the wing. Pass to Riley. Washington moving the ball around. And Young, here we go. And it's good for 2. Young's got 9.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easiest shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's Koulibaly. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Koulibaly's got 5 points in the quarter. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's Washington, up 19. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. There's Young with the 3. And again, it's Washington with the 3.
I mean, look, Trae Young is getting whatever he wants. Look out!
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Here's Sarr. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's on Zach LaVine. Washington shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
Obviously, Alexander Sarr's stature grabs your attention, but he's stronger than he looks, too. And that can be a pretty dangerous combination if he learns to use it right.
And it's Washington with the ball. Following the score by Sacramento. Pass to Sarr. Back to Koulibaly. 4 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. George outside. There's Young with the 3. Drains the triple. Young's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, Young's got the green light off the catch there and everywhere else.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. On the wing, Levine. He's got 15. Basket's good.
Well, when he gets it going like he is tonight, Zach LaVine is a nightmare to deal with.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Washington. 90 seconds into the second half now. Gets the 3 ball to go. Young's got 9 points here in the second half.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively. Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Counted from distance.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
Some solid defense from Koulibaly. To the inside. The kick out to Young. No good from outside.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Levine. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
Well, taking it into his own hands right there. Levine doing a great job getting to the rim.
And Davis gets double teamed. And there's the foul. It's on Zach Levine. That'll be a second foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Young. He's got 18. Johnson for 3. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And it's DeRozan missing. Washington dominating the game. The kick out to Johnson. A minute 39 left in the third. Outside Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible. Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
Knocks it down from distance. Johnson's got 6 here in the quarter.
He's hitting everything from deep, just flat out torching this defense.
Levine can't hit. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Young with the bucket.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's DeRozan. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. So both teams making some changes here. Sacramento shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
What impresses me most about DeRozan is his footwork, especially when he's operating around the mid-range.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Young inside. Yep, count it. Young's got 16 in the second half.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Carrington. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one makes
the Wizards 76.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Here's Westbrook. Got it.
Oh, unlimited energy. That's what Westbrook brings. No problems bouncing off contact.
Here's Carrington. No good with the triple. And it's Sacramento's ball. Here's Hunter. Rebounded by Champagny. Carrington with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. From deep, Johnson. And his first miss of the day. Now 6 for 7. And the basket by Westbrook.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Carrington. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Monk for 3. That shot is off. Pass to Champagny. Outside Carrington. good that time. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
Once DeRozan gets inside with the ball, he is very efficient.
Here's Riley. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. Westbrook left side. That three's off the mark. To the middle. Here's Champagny. Here's Vucevic. The kick out to Johnson. Washington moving the ball around. Carrington with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Kept alive. Outside Carrington. Inside. Here's Champagny. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And here are the Kings now. Here's Hunter. Rebounded by Champagny. Washington dominating the game. Here's Carrington. Misses off the right iron. DeRozan down low. Rebounded by Johnson. Outside Carrington. Pass to Riley. Fires the three. Knocks down the triple. Riley's got his first 3 points of the game.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, and a great win for the Wizards.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Trae Young.
Well, we saw some exceptional passes from him tonight. His vision did a lot to elevate their offense.
Assisted.
Throw it down on the lob.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Three-pointer. He buries it from three.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
From deep, Johnson. And the Wizards with another three.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking them down, you might as well keep riding.
And he knocks down the first one.